I'm gonna love you.
But at least starting on the CT side this time. We'll get into it. It's going to be Mousesports here with 3 sets of armor, Molotovs, 2 smokes, and no real aggressive play from either side right now. But we have got Brown Hall's control, and that's Rob's. Towards that upper platform, Matt, that's where he does devastating work. He's so good, especially with the AK-47 and getting kills in that position.
And you're right about Oscar coming back into this lineup. The first time he was there, he looked like he had no part in it, had no interest. There was rumors that he just didn't want to practice. I remember seeing him at his first boot camp in Cologne when they were there. And it just seemed out of place. The fact that they brought him back, I thought, oh God, they're desperate. And it's worked out. He's been remarkable ever since. And yeah, start rushing Stewie simultaneously. Synchronized headshots, take down Oscar and Stico. Another amazing success story for them to have picked up. Sunny takes down Automatic, 3 kills. Only a slight response until now, until Robs steps up all the way. He might go for more, but Tarek finally gets the shot over top of the train to bring it to a one-on-one. Tarek has picked up the kit to go with the armor, and he might just stick it because of that as well. He's going to get away with this. There's no way does he get there in time. Sunny's not.
Really, really well played there by Tarek. Balls of steel. They can't even kill each other at the end. Okay. Did he not die?
Sometimes we can all just be friends.
The thing is that you let him save his armor. That's really nuts. Was he like not trying to kill him? I couldn't work that out. They were jumping around, hugging and stuff. But they managed to get the outside smokes there. A couple of quick kills with Cloud9. But it felt like Robson Co managed to get back into the round and find some headshots there. It comes down to the 1 versus 1. It's a fitting way to kick things off. As we go into round number 2, look at the buy. Sticko, he does bring out the AK-47.
I was going to say,
kind of flashbang.
Well, not only did he get to keep the armor, Sunny, but he also had had 2 kills in that. So I'm surprised Sunny doesn't get more aggressive alongside Steve.
It's what we call one of those tactical purchases, and one that might not work out too well. Sticko tries to get the first pick towards Popdog and goes down to 22 HP. He still has armor, so he might keep the AK-47. Probably not worth it at this point, but we'll see if he can find an opening pick here.
Okay, excuse me. So the AK was dropped over to Sticko as a result of it.
Yeah.
Because the money was misleading based on who survived at the end last time, but either way, Automatic. We'll sit out by the server, smoked off. The rest will get ready inside of the site. They're being very passive, trying to stay away from pistols, but as a result of doing that, they're going to open up the B site. Stewie's the only one directly on guard.
Just a note, we didn't fire a single bullet there. Sticko with the AK-47 still has 90 in reserve, so they don't know he's got the AK-47, so that still could be a factor here.
22 HP though, which is a problem. Ross is pretty shot from Tarek. Gets Chris J as well. That's when the AK could have taken him down at that range. Sticko does get one on Skadoodle, don't know what's there, but again, it won't matter. Sunny's dropped Cloud9 2-0.
Well, the bomb was planted in the pistol. We will see AKs in the third. There will be a couple of compromises, though, considering that they did buy out the AK-47. Sunny, low money. Sticko, not amazing either. Yes, he will drop the AK-47. He still bought utility and armor. That is not cheap, let me tell you. As it will be Tarek there, as you can see. Very calm work. Using the pistol and then managed to find 2 key frags there towards the upper ramp. He's the in-game leader of Cloud9 and seems to be a lot more comfortable these days within this team. It's been another great success story for them, I think. It's like very good-looking Cloud9 at the moment. It's looking promising, I would say, for the future, especially in 2018. As we get into this one, as I said, the force buy comes through. Mousesports with 3 AK-47s. That tactical purchase has wounded them somewhat. Flashbang towards the lower ramp coming in from Sunny in a second. There it comes. And it's Stewie now. This is very standard play. As soon as you spot a pixel of a terrorist crossing towards the lower ramp, you drop the incendiary. That allows you to have enough time to call for rotation from your secondary CT player, and then at that point stop them coming in. But it will be the full commitment here from Mousesports. No smoke towards the lower ramp. I'm surprised by that. I think it is too easy. Sunny, though, one of the key fraggers for Mousesports, does start to do some serious work and gets 2 frags in return.
Sunny to get the top of the train as well. Have to cut off the rotations. Rush, Tarek, and Automatic all working in from CT left side of the site. And Rush seemingly in one as he gets closer to the bomb. Takes down 2. Rops fights his way back in. However, he's still got a bit to work with. However, Molotov to get him off the angle. He does not have one in return, and they're already sticking the defuse. Flames are still going. 7 seconds they run it with 2 to go, and Tarek holds the angle. So 5 seconds to defuse, and 5 seconds the flames were still at his feet. Perfect timing from Cloud9.
Yeah, they're looking deadly. I have to say, though, this was a little bit off from Mousesports, sorry. The fact they committed to lower ramp before the smoke has even bloomed. You can see a couple of frags coming in before Mousesports had anything to say about it. Sunny does find some important kills to get that bomb down, but no round victory. Lost bonus at 3rd stage right now, with the bomb going down. They still can't buy. A little bit of a partial purchase here, with the Eagles coming out and some body armor. No nades, though. He's got one flashbang, I guess. No orb as of yet for Skadoodle. Remember, this is like his stomping ground, and maybe it's Oscar's as well as he gets the opening kill with the Desert Eagle there. Automatic wanted to get aggressive and become the Eco Cobra. Oscar denies absolutely everything, and I'm sure Oscar will be a key character as the storyline develops here on Train. HE grenade to come in, that surely takes down one player. Not quite though. Bomb should be planted once again. You can hear it being planted at this point. Rops by the connector right now, and this still could be a little bit dicey for Cloud9. These Glocks and Eagles up close and personal. Can they get any more kills?
Enough to take down Skadoodle. Significant damage. Rush again finds a double. Sticko is, well removed from it, and they're going to be on the defuse. Even the Deagle shot gets Rush. It doesn't matter at that point. Fair enough. Rush gets a third.
Expensive round,
Fourth overall, excuse me.
On the CT side, but this allows Skadoodle to bring out the AWP. He'll have to squeeze it out though. He's only got 5k. That means he can buy the sniper rifle and no armor. On a map like Train, I would still do that. It's not like you're going to have fast He's coming right out. You can hold really defensive positions. He's waiting to see whether he's going to buy it. There it is on the floor. You can see it there. So he has been dropped the weapon, managing to get armor. As we get into round number 5 here, the orb for Oscar though. One of my favorite orbers in the game right now. Such a strong player. Toward the tail end of 2017, his performance at Mykonos and the ECS finals, of course, as well. Absolutely wonderful, and I'm hoping he can give us a bit of a show here. This is the final match of the evening, a 2-0 game. Winner of this will go through to the final round of 16. So that's obviously very beneficial. Skadoodle starts to come to life with an AWP. Hits the first shot. Wants to stick around for a little bit more here, but let's use the incendiary to... Oh, okay, that was a little bit risky, I have to say. Sunny now starting to find more kills.
Makes up for it, finds Oscar out toward A main. I think Skadoodle had anticipated that they would be a little closer, didn't commit to the full peak. Really cost him 19 HP, but still he's going to be perfectly aligned to take down 2. I thought he was going to miss for a second. Rush actually got 1. They ducked underneath of him, but they'll make it. And they're having some good fun.
It's some banner being thrown.
I can tell you that during, you may have heard it on the desk when Richard was talking, during the veto process, they were yelling at each other. It was all playful.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys are having some fun with it.
They're fired up. I like that. Yeah, that's the smack talk coming in from young Stu. And we'll have a timeout right now. Maximum loss bonus, Mousesports. Not really getting much done there. Want to get past those, so we'll see whether they can get another buy.
Oh, that was weird.
What happened?
They both like leaned at the same time.
Nice.
Trippy.
Clip it.
Someone will, because that's just how the world works.
Oh, Oscar doesn't manage to set the world on fire though with the AWP. There will be a buy available though, Matt. They're going to have 3 AK-47s, the Galil, and the AWP, of course, once again for Oscar. 5-0 to Cloud9, and not looking too fired up in the Mousesports camp right now. You can hear the in-game leader, Chris J, working out the approach and how they can successfully dissect this match. Very early days. Let's not get too carried away with this scoreline. It does happen on Train. But Cloud9 looking very efficient right now.
This very much is Chris J's team as well. He's the longest standing Mousesports.
Been there for ages, hasn't he?
Yep, 2013 even? 14 for sure. Takes down Steek. I thought Oscar took the AWP. I wasn't sure how exactly Chris J would invent himself or reinvent himself into this team. He's done a tremendous job of it, and so is the team. So obviously it's working out. Unfortunately, to work out, you kind of need to be able to see things, and when you're fully blinded and automatic, it comes around a corner. That doesn't really work either.
They purchased this AWP, and Oscar just doesn't even get a chance to use it. Everyone's dead before he even gets to a choke point. He doesn't even land that shot. This is going to be a frustrating game by the looks of things. Cloud9 ready and waiting. Tarek inside the pop dog room. He's playing really well right now for Cloud9. It's probably the best form I've seen him in a very long time. Rolling back the years and then some, looking fantastic there. That frag, especially if Rops gets him there, they've got a round on their hands. Mousesports can fully execute towards outside. Oscar will have time to get into the situation, but Tarek shuts everything down. Lovely stuff. 6-0, maximum loss bonus, and they're buying it again. They're not. Okay, so Sunny gets the AK-47, another quote-unquote tactical purchase with the AK. It's not a huge deal. He'll probably have a pistol next round. The idea is he gets the bomb down. He can still buy, but if they don't, he'll be limited somewhat. Might have to go down to Galil, perhaps. As we enter round number 7 here. 6-0. Cops and 8. Manages to push through the smoke towards the server. Oh, automatic dead spot him though, so Oscar may be unaware of that, as he did have grey screen.
Rops. The Eagle for him. Sonny with the AK. NaVi. Similar scenes. This time it's not Chris J, it's Oscar that's fully blind, but automatic goes around the corner. The free kill for him without any retort, so over toward B instead. Bounce flashes in off the doorway by Rob. Smoke goes deep down the upper catwalk position, but he actually elects to go through it rather than using it to mask his drop down, and all that really does is walk him into where Skadoodle was playing. He goes stuck between smoke and flames. And where there's smoke, there's fire. I guess that's how that goes.
That's true, Matt.
You wrote that one, it wasn't mine.
Oh,
Mine,
well, thank you for giving me the credit, at least. I respect that.
About time.
Yeah, I do write most of your material.
I know, I just steal it all the time.
That whole Snacks Big Apple incident, I didn't want to get into it, but...
You wanted me to say Granny Smith, though, for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, we had a rewrite. You were correct in the end. Either way, random break coming in. The all-power for Oscar once again. He's 1 and 7. We need him to step up here. Chris J has gone for the 0 and 7. So some of the key players not arriving there. The analyst did point out the double AWP potential of this team is off the scales. Chris J was the main AWP for so long until Oscar got stuck in. Flashbangs towards that lower ramp. And Stewie this time, he's got the double AWP and he's watching the lower ramp up close and personal. Most AWPers will watch that top angle at the very start, and he nails it. Oscar's having a nightmare here. He goes down, no return frag. They can't just unload on the lower ramp. They have no idea what's on the other side. Is there a rifle with Stewie? They have no idea. No one picking up the fallen AWP just yet, but Rush, he's got in towards that main entrance. As you can see, so much so much map control coming in. And will they walk into his crosser? That is yet to be seen. That's like an outside execute coming in. Pop Dog, Molotov deployed. Not going to be effective though, as the smoke extinguishes it straight away.
Well, Mousesports perhaps led by example or take after their leader. 07 on the scoreboard, 07 Chris J. Perhaps getting a kill, break the curse. Or is Cinderella still lost after midnight without her slipper? Poor Princess is walking into a main and has no idea that Rush is on the other side of the wall.
30 seconds, yeah, I don't think he'll be aware this could be a possibility. Rush is also being baited in with Scar on top of the initial train. That's going to be so wonderful for Rush. This doesn't get better than that, man. That's just great Counter-Strike being played right now. As Cloud9 shut the round down, no chance to stick around Robsey, I'm afraid. They are getting bullied right now on train. There's one kill, but he smoked himself out of main entrance with 10 seconds remaining. That round is over, I'm afraid. So one consolation frag, that's about it. They're not really turning up to this at all, are they?
No, this is shocking. Cloud9. I want to give them credit, and rightfully so. They're playing very well on the PT side. I feel like Mousesports is making it a bit easy on them at times.
The thing is, like, it does look a little bit easy. Stewie, that lower ramp, sure, that's a great position to be in, unexpected, but usually you're flashing at the start, you double peek it. Like, where's the double peek? If you've got one player facing it up and you've got 3 players there, why are you not just both facing at the same time? If one of you goes down, you're just guaranteed trade. You're always trading that. Timing off, and Oscar faces by himself. He hasn't really done anything. Chris J 0 and 8, Oscar 1 and 8. Like, they're getting ravished right now. Is this a force buy as soon as a partial? We'll have a look, and yes, indeed. So, well, to be fair, Robs is all in at $350, Oscar $250. Sticko shy of 1,000, so they are pretty committed to this. Need to at least get a plant out of this one. As we get into round number 9, it's 8-0 for those listening on the radio. And it's not looking too good. 2 AK-47s, 1 Scout, 2 Deagles. Cloud9 fired up right now. 10K, 3 players. Rush and Stewie on 5K, respectively.
So Sonny wants to be the first to enter from a main. The problem is he'll have to confront Skadoodle in doing so, and he's throwing a Molotov in the meantime. Hold Sonny back. Set piece to the outer site. Smokes to be aligned.
They get a plant, that's enough, because they'll get the extra $800 on top of the maximum prospects. But Rush is in front of the smokes, and he's hungry for frags. Scar is boosted up. Lovely shot there. Wallbang headshot gets the double. This is a masterclass from Skadoodle right now. Mousesports just left looking at 6s and 7s, but Rob does get 1 frag in return. Still needs to get that bomb down. As Sticko encroaches towards the connector. 30 seconds here. Bomb down. Automatic gets the penultimate kill. 4 players to find a Sticko. I think he will be dropped at the very same time. This is looking like it it could be the 16-0 coming in. Mousesports looks flat.
The expression 6s and 7, and this was a great shot, by the way, to hit Chris.
Go on.
Is that like seeing stars? It's like the old
No,
cartoons when you saw 6s and 7s
it's a dice game. I can't remember which one, but when you throw 6s and 7s, it's like the worst possible like throw or go you can have.
You guys love some interesting games in the UK.
Yeah.
It's not Yahtzee. That's played up only with 5s.
Yeah, it's
and
the worst
you play
possible
at D6, so you can't
dice
play.
you can throw is 6s and 7s. So you're looking at it and it's like, ah, damn, I've done it again. You know.
Crib? No, not Crib. Crib's not dice-based. I can't remember what game that.
I'd have to look up again. Richard Lewis would know for sure.
Richard is he likes to stay at home with his grandmother and play board games all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice stormy night, cup of coffee.
She's a lovely lady.
Well, you know, it's 9-0, Cloud 9. Mousesports, therefore, naturally have called this timeout, not Cloud 9. Desperate to get rolling.
Well,
They mentioned it on the desk. If they could get economy and get a double
that's
up, that's not happening. Forget that at this point.
Oh, yeah. And it's Oscar's on a deagle. His orb has been very quiet. Might have to consider giving it to Chris J and just trying mixing things up. If Oscar has one of those games, he's a very emotional player. He needs a good start. He needs to get into the game, get his teeth stuck in, and he just hasn't done that so far. Lots of damage at the very start here, and Oscar does speculate towards Ivy, run past the CT, and down he goes. Well played automatic, but Rob's maybe even better. Going to be a couple of frags in here. Sticko had to nail that headshot. He's almost gifted it. 3 versus 4 now. The bomb in T-spawn though, but Sunny, great map control towards outside. He can cause a lot of damage here, but the CT's already rotating towards inner. Is that the correct play? Time will tell. Sticko still flirting the idea of getting the kill towards Pop Dog. This has got to be a Mousesports round now. If they don't convert this one, I would say this game is done. Their morale will be in the complete proverbial bin.
Chris to get the bomb plant. Seemingly paying off. Automatic and Rush to pull it back from a 4 versus 2, and Rush. Patience could pay off. They seem to suspect he's there, and Chris J, rightfully so, gets Chris J his first kill of the game, and perhaps their first kill of their first round of the game. So that was the curse.
I think you're right there. Automatic, he knows he can afford to go for some kills here. He's not going to win the round, certainly not. But if he finds 2 kills and they try and retreat from the bomb itself, Chris J, that's going to be gutting for him, isn't it? He gets his first kill of the game. Oh, survived the round. Nope. Automatic denies that. Takes some money out of their hands. And Cloud9 will be absolutely fine for Biden because his Skadoodle will be shy of 15k there with 13,500. Robs, like I said, I pointed this out at the start, right? His upper ramp control. No one can play that position like him. His timing is so on point. His crosshair placement's amazing. His confidence is off the scale. For a young lad who's 18 years old, one of the youngest upper-class pros we have, like he is playing way above his years.
Oh, so much so. And in Mousesports, after calling their first timeout, getting their first round, are going to back that up with an immediate timeout call again to avoid the reset, to try and bring this back to a 9-6 halftime. You got to admire that.
Yeah, well, it's not like it's do or die time right now. Remember, this is a 2-0 game. Trying to book yourself in nice and early, though, means you get a lot more practice time. You're not going to be coming back tomorrow. You know, you've got the 3-0. You're guaranteed to get some days in the practice rooms and watch the games and see how everyone else develops. So this is it is a big deal in that respect. Means you come into the round of 16 very fresh indeed. Double upset once again for Cloud9. First round posted for Mousesports. You can see in the bottom left the scoreboard not looking too favourable for 2 of the bigger names in the team, Oscar and Chris J. And they'll go for, what I can tell, a fast outside play here. That's what they said before, try and change the pace up. And they're getting burnt alive here, man. What is going on? Down to 60 HP. That could have been a lot worse. And they will find some outside control. Chris J towards the all-off position.
Oh, nade, flames, everything gets awkward. Oscar can't find his angle and takes too much damage, goes down to the flames. Sunny picks up the op and makes up for it, but he's tagged to 56. Chris could be the difference maker. Getting into Sandwich, thus far undetected, is massive because Rush presents himself. He's now spotted Skadoodle as well out, or excuse me, Automatic as well out toward Old Bomb. Goes searching, finds him. Great step up from Chris.
Yeah, good free fire there. Well read, and Tara could do nothing about it. Now they're getting into the game. It's not over yet. 9-6 is still absolutely fine. Oscar, though, still absent. These are the clumsy rounds from them. Nades coming in, jumping in the fire. He's 1 for 11. This could be the difference maker. If they don't have their superstar AWP, I'm going to say that. He is world class, turning up, and that says it all. Skadoodle, 9 kills and 6 deaths. And unfortunately, Oscar, 1 and 11. Like I said, emotional player. He does need the good starts. He needs that confidence built up for himself. So we get into round number 12. Decent buy on either side. Money's having to be whittled down now for Cloud9. Timeouts. dividends. Sunny falls back, doesn't really fancy his chances there, isolated behind the flames.
Sunny backs off at A main. No need to contest further, at least not without what they feel is the confidence to do so. They still have 3 smokes to work with. Mouse side. Sunny will lead the way toward Ivy, which hasn't seen as much action as you typically get out of a train game. Go for a very far runders to get Oscar across, excuse me. Only bait out the shot, but put him in low enough that he gets some vision on the way by, so it would be flickable, more so than when you just see the feet dangling. But it gets the AWP posted a little bit faster, with some sort of inclination as to what he's looking toward. Isolation smoke left. I think it's got a gap toward the inner wall. A bit cautious of that. They're going to address it by putting one to the right instead, and it actually was flush, but they'll go through it anyway. Starts to wrap around, automatic. Good shot on top of the train with the op. He's going to rotate as well to try and get to Z-Connector and cut off CT, knowing that that's where they're going. So a full wrap strategy through CT with bomb. As Rops enters again from where you say he's very good toward the upper ramp, but Stewie's waiting below, catches him off. Skadoodle's going to drop back in, and it's Oscar. He's got to step up. 1 for 11, struggling on the AWP, and that time he might have hit the shot. The problem is that Sunny beat him to it, and that leaves him with nowhere to go.
Definitely had a chance there, Oscar. Good position, but unlucky with the timings. Cloud9 just move out of his crosshair there, and he can't find the kill. 10-2 now. Money's still okay for Mousesports there. They tried the inside play. Doesn't work out for them in the end. A little bit awkward at the very start. I would prefer now, the way things are going in their defaults, let's maybe just focus on the set pieces. Let's call those at the very, very start of the round. Try and get your key players like Oscar out of main entrance. He's stifled right now. He's stuck in those positions at the very start, getting naded to oblivion. And then they have to lose a player, fall back. They're always on the recovery, it feels like. Round number 13. Tactical timeout for Mousesports. Double digits achieved for the North American squad here, still rolling with the double AWPs. Top performers over in that camp, but it's actually a very good team effort, Matt. 4 players in double digits, 10-10, 11-10, and just Skadoodle was on 9. Everyone's contributing right now. This is a textbook performance in Counter-Strike from Cloud9. The way they're playing, the map control they're getting, the reactions they're having when they find picks and taking back territory, it's been really nice to watch. And this is a squad that's going to go far in this major, in my opinion.
So interestingly, apparently Cloud9 was trying to call a timeout as well. They can't stack them on the back of the other team, so that will be charged.
Faster play, here we go. A strategy off the bat here, no default coming in. Let's see what we can do.
It's going to give Chris more position. That's what worked for them last time as well, because he got his kills from inside of Sandwich. Sticko as well takes down Terry. Oscar gets 1 finally on the board. I shouldn't say 1, he already had 1, but 1 first in a while.
Yep.
With the AWP into automatic. So Skadoodle backs off, knows that they've given up the outer yard, wants to hold position and get information as to what's going on toward the bomb train. Good play again from Oscar. Finds Stewie. The problem with that is they were looking to try and go for a triangulated perimeter to close in on the site, relying therefore on the flank from Rush. Now left to his own devices, doesn't have Stewie to work with him, and he gets traded out by Sunny. Another round for Mousesports.
Absolutely. Oscar, like you said, getting a very influential kill. A couple, in fact, as we go into round number 13. And we'll have a look. As we mentioned, this great team effort from Cloud9. Everyone firing on all cylinders and showing up. There it is. It's perfectly illustrated. I tried to kind of show you before, but everyone's hovering around double digits. And that suggests everything's going to plan. If you've got this sort of lead, everyone's hitting their shots. Like, you can't do much more than this. Fair play to Mousesports, though, changing the pace. That's round number 14 there, getting stuck in and allowing players like Oscar to actually get some control now. He's got his units around him. You can see they're pushing the CTs back, finding frags, and he can actually get in favorable positions now to find those shots as the bomb goes down. Slowly but surely getting into the game.
Well, slowly but surely, and also breaking the economy down. So Cloud9 will be left with little to work with. Skadoodle only with an AWP. Stewie, M4. Rush does manage to force out of the Moss. Tarek into automatic. CZs. Battered and bruised early, and that AWP is going to do the same. They've been relying on Chris to get Sandwich. It's won them 2 of their 3-round successes. He's gotten there again. The problem is he's smoked off. He actually lost himself, I think, in that smoke. He thought he was wrapping around red. He does this time, and he's going to get one, but now he's dead. Stewie with the shot from the M4 is rushed down by Rops as well. This goes from bad to worse. Cloud9, it looked like they had the lead in the round based on the early pick. Sports recover.
Looking very good now, Oscar, like we said, edging his way into the game. Gets another frag there to close it out. Now he's coming to life, and it's going to be money in the bin for Cloud9. That huge lead has definitely been shut down. 10-5 looking likely here. This will be on pistols, I think, for the final round here of the first half. Here's Oscar. This is what he does best. This is what we're used to seeing. And I think the faster pace has sorted Mousesports out. 10-5 is actually not that scary. Win the pistol in the second half, you're right back in this game.
Absolutely. I wouldn't doubt it for the world, especially with Oscar coming to life.
Yeah.
That's what they need. That's exactly what they need.
Final round now. CZs and 1 Deagle. A couple of flashbangs. You expect something aggressive to come in here, maybe pushing towards Pop Dog on main entrance. It will be the latter. Sunny goes down, gives up an AK-47. That's good news for Cloud9. With that push comes the reaction. Mousesports start to head towards inside and spam the smoke just in case the CT is waiting there. I think we have got one player in the form of Stewie by the lower ramp. Smoking it out, buys himself some time. Smokes have never stopped him before.
Chris J. Down the ramp. Down temporarily by the incendiary. In. Rush gets the range shot instead. Picked up, so it is beneficial so far for Cloud9. In fact, Rush follows that with a second kill, and that AK-47 will be the difference as Skadoodle and Automatic get pistol kills. 11-4 Cloud9.
Gutting finish there for Mousesports, just as they started to look very good indeed. They had taken the timeouts, they got some decent amount of rounds on the board there. Looking for the 10-5, they got them down to just pistols. And after losing the first pick with a nice push from the CT side towards main entrance, funneling them towards inside is where Rush comes into the fray. He picked up that AK-47 from the early pick, and he mows them down as he rotates in. Well done, Rush. Another key player in the Cloud9 machine. And the half number 2 will come in. This will be one of those halftime breaks where we probably take the full 2 minutes. You are entitled to it, and it's just time to work out what's going to happen in this pistol. Mousesports obviously need this one, and then some. Lose this, you're in a very difficult place. What's the buy? We'll focus on Cloud9. 1 smoke, Molotov, 4 flashbangs, 3 sets of armor, no upgraded pistols. Smoke and a defuse give a Sticko on the other side, of course, with 4 sets of armor around him. So this is brave.
All the way, pistol, Automatic. Sorry.
By himself, no flash, but Chris J recovers the situation. Nice little WhatsApp there.
Yeah, that's stunning. And Stewie gets Tarek as well. Rush finally responds. Stewie at range, Glock in hand, surprisingly, because there was a USP dropped at A main, and no one's elected to go with it. Mops is going to try and shut them down. Rush gone. And it's no bomb for, excuse me, he does have bomb. He's picked that up. So Stewie in a 1 versus 2.
So now he holds up. He's got a minute on the clock, Matt. He's hoping a mistake is made here. They have no information as to where he is. Or maybe they do. Certainly seems to be aware. Lovely shot to finish things off there, and well recovered there. After losing the first pick, especially with Oscar going down in that sort of fashion, we felt like the round was going to fall apart, but Mousesports step up. Sticko and Rops chiming in and getting it done. No bomb planted suggests that Cloud9 forced by in the second round. That was a great shot from Chris J. After Oscar went down, he plucks off the head of Skadoodle there and manages to find a second kill as Sticko chimes in. Well played, Chris J. And it will be the force by D. The Deagles come out and a scout for Stewie. He's managed to train into that weapon, can be quite deadly. We'll see whether the Deagles can find their targets here. Round number 17.
Stewie.
He knows.
Definitely knows that Chris J is there. I think I was going to say, I think Chris knew that he was there as well, but apparently not. Walked back out and took the damage. 31 HP left for Chris, so straight body shot.
He can jump up and kill him.
That light's annoying, isn't it?
Yes. Bounces his head off it. If you could jump and shoot at the very height, very peak of your jump there, you can have full accuracy. It's not as OP as it used to be, of course. Automatic towards Ivy. Knows Chris J's low. He's got that information from Stewie. Trying to deliver the alley-oop right now. Might just get it. Oh my goodness. Even he gets the headshot as well. He knows a sticker is, but the round is starting to fall apart. He's going to recover it somewhat. If Automatic can find this kill, which he certainly does, they've got something to work with here.
To the top of the train. Tarek tries to figure out exactly where Sonny's going. He's going to give up on that thought, at least for now, and get the bomb planted. He's got his own. Can't be babysat by Automatic because he's busy, occupied with Oscar. He's trying to flash him off the angle. Sticking with the deagle as well.
Yeah.
Slow passive play from both approaches. And Tarek's managed to back away toward A main. He's got a search party out after him. Yep, Sonny's going to be in a world of trouble now because Automatic baits out Oscar, gets back to the rifle. Sonny goes aggressive to get Tarek, but he's well removed for the bomb. Has a catch, 3 kills in the round, but only 52 HP. That FAMAS is lethal. Oh, if he spots him, just barely gets the flick shot upward.
What a fantastic round from Automatic there. That was really well played. I love this opening pick. Doesn't even have to get the headshot there, nails it, and he's toying with Sticker for so long. Along comes Oscar, he gets bullied there. We're throwing the decoy, right? People don't put enough stock in the decoy itself. If you have one in your back pocket, it can be used to perform what we call a heat, and it's not so much that anymore with it being the decoy, but the idea is you're baiting out that it is a flashbang. You throw it around the corner, knock them off the angle, and then you see him pre-firing it, expecting Oscar to re-peek it, just runs into the bullets, being sprayed up by that FAMAS. Doesn't guarantee the round, as it looked like Sonny was going to win it, but manages to nail the shot, and he finds round number 12 for Cloud9. We're going to a force buy situation for Mousesports here. It's up to Stewie to try and find the first kill!
Oh my God!
Good night, Stewie. Oscar, bit of a pre-fire himself.
Pretty safe as the smoke blooms. I think he got a little bit overconfident by that, though, and Automatic will find him. Peeking in toward A main, so full advantage back to Cloud9 as they'll thin the defense. Chris J still does have the scout. There's armor available if they can get toward any of the guns. Get the picks required to pick them up. Automatic and Skidoo will head over toward B with Tarek already waiting in that position for them. There's 2 players in the site, one of which is Chris, which I just previously mentioned. Has the scout, so he'll play from range. As you can see it, looking toward upper. Rops, meanwhile, not playing directly on the ramp with the pistol, is actually sat back on top of the bomb train, hoping that he can catch them on transition for the plant, or maybe even be clever enough to bait them toward that not show face until he absolutely has to. Good tank by Chris. Follows that up by hitting Skadoodle. That's going to give Rops a lot of damage potential. Good hit to rush. Tarek's on 26. This is suddenly doable, but he'll make up the difference, at least by getting Oh, Sonny sneaking in behind with FAMAS in hand.
Yeah, I think they're going to plant on the bomb train itself. So that's going to be really difficult now for Sonny. No kit. 1 flashbang, 2 kills to find, not even get a 1. What a game from Automatic. Really, really well played again.
If he had to get that last kill on the way in for Sonny, there was a smoke sitting just in front of him that he could have potentially utilized, but very good Automatic. And 13 rounds, Cloud9. 3 to go until they go 3-0 and join G2.
Here's a key matchup. Star players of either side. Sonny on Mousesports with 15 kills, Automatic with 19. As I said, Automatic has been putting on an absolute masterclass so far. Janko pointed out he was surprised that Mousesports allowed themselves to play train against Cloud9 here, and you can see why. When Cloud9 get fired up on this map, it's so hard to shut them down. Certainly specialist on it, and now it's a full eco for Mousesports here. Cloud9 in touching distance of match point. What a shot from Automatic, and it's going to be quite the easy procedure for him. He's having such a game right now. 4 kills for Robs to find here. Default weaponry up in heaven. Might be staying there once they find him. He goes. He gets 1. Fair play. $20 for that.
Well, this is more convincing than I think you might have expected.
Boom. He just starts plucking heads off out of just tapping away. Great stuff.
Dead accurate. Yeah, this was one on paper that I mean, I led to Cloud9. I did go with them, and I felt pretty confident in that, but I thought Mousesports would give them a run. First half, remarkable. Taking that 9-0 lead before 11-4 end. Automatic again, aggressive to get inside of the site. Already to sandwich, similar shades to what we saw from Chris J. We'll see if he can capitalize as well, trying to slip around behind Oscar.
Doodle though gets the reply, and it's an absolute brawl in round number 20 here. So far, it's looking good for Cloud9, but still dangerous players alive in the form of Sunny and Chris J.
Stewie's going to try and play the long game on this. Rush in double position, good kill to Sunny. That'll pull Stico back, and Chris J is going to walk. Oh, he actually heard Stewie. I was going to say directly into death, but makes up for it. That's big, because it gives them a chance to go 2 versus 2 in the after plans if Automatic can't find Stico first. And unfortunately for them, that has happened. It's down to Chris, no kit, M4, and potentially map point for Cloud9. He's got more HP than the other two combined, but that doesn't say much when they can split up and play off the angles.
Wow.
Not if he can do that before Rush can even respond.
He has not got kits. This is a bit of an issue now. He has got the smoke, putting out his weaponry there. He will be in a lot of trouble now. Has to find a shot, but gets styled on. Automatic, pulling out the Desert Eagle, knowing he's done some damage. The Eagle has running gun potential. So he's spamming that away as he moves into an advantageous position. It was a really good shot from Chris J there to get it down to the 1 versus 1. Good pre-aim, but it feels like this game might be done, Matthew. 15-5, and scouts coming out. Pistols, 1M4. Cloud9 putting on a clinic today. What a game.
Yeah, great game from them. Slow start for Mousesports. Everyone's gotten caught up in terms of kills. Slow to get going. Ego certainly doesn't help. Behind after winning a pistol. Tarek, shot to take down Stico automatically. Kill for him. 2 in response, but down to 2 remaining. It's Rops and Chris J forced off the side as well. Chris J all the way back toward Ivy will get shut down. It's just going to be Rops, the youngest players in the major.
2 versus 1. Rops now has to step up. The bomb will be planted. He's so far removed from this situation. It looks like it might be done. No kit. He has the incendiary and an AK-47. He can't afford to walk here, I'm afraid. You have to get stuck in. Time ticking away. He will have to make noise eventually, and they're probably going to hear that. They're anticipating this move anyway. The smoke's down. He'll throw an incendiary. What's he going to do with that? Throw it out. Flash out. Hope for the best. And down he goes. Well played by Tarek, and indeed Cloud9. That was a really good performance now. I love their CT side. You can see why they're considered to be very dangerous on that map. Their awareness was fantastic. The calculated pushes there. Rush playing out of his mind. Automatic looking fantastic. Do you feel the